Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Marriage, Politics, and Sports. This is the 54th episode of my Let the Women Tell It series. And Mrs. Brooks is going to share with us her 9 things that the modern woman doesn't want a man to have. And there's a lot of lists like this, but it's good to hear from a woman who kind of understands. It's better for her to say it to you than a man to repeat these 9 things, because we probably said it 1,000 times. But most women, especially modern ones, don't listen to men. But it has a nice ring coming from a woman, successfully married woman. So listen, I'm gonna put her video link in my description, so you can go subscribe to her channel. She has a lot of good stuff on there, and her channel is growing. And but so what she says fits into my Let the Women Tell It series. As you know, I have if I have 54 of them, I have a lot of this from a lot of different ladies who are telling you, the modern woman, hey, what you're doing is wrong, and here's something that you should. If you want better results, y'all got to behave better. So without further ado, well, before I go further, comment, like, share, subscribe, and comment on my channel to this video. And I have a lot of stuff on my channel, so you go ahead and check out the other 53. Let the women tell it. There's some good nuggets in all of that stuff. So this is my latest and greatest. Leave a comment, and don't hesitate to go over to Mrs. Brooks' channel, because you're going to have the link, and subscribe to her channel as well. So I appreciate the work that she's done. And so I'm going to share it with you, with the people who have subscribed to my channel. So listen up. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and play her tape. I'm going to have some commentary from time to time, but that's okay. Here goes.
Let's get into the video. And today we are going to talk about 9 things that women nowadays don't like a man to have. And we're going to talk about what these 9 things are and why a lot of women don't like it. You ready? Let's get into it. Number 1, boundaries. Many women are not used to a man having boundaries because they think that they can get away with anything, because that's what toxic feminism has taught them. Society has them thinking that it's okay whatever they do without taking accountability for what they do or dealing with the consequences of their messed up decisions. But when they do come across a man who has boundaries and who communicates these boundaries very well to a woman, they feel like that's an insult, and many women are offended by it. But of course, we don't want any woman to be offended, but aren't we always talking about equal rights? So what's wrong with a man saying no to something? What's wrong with a man speaking his mind when he doesn't agree to something? Equal rights, remember? And there's always this theme going around that no is a whole sentence. So a man shouldn't have to explain why he doesn't like certain things either. Usually women have a pretty easy game on the dating market, but since the manosphere is on its rise like never before, men are coming to the realization that they don't need to fall victim for a woman's manipulation tactics. So the next thing we're going to talk about that a lot of women don't want a man to have would be options. Yes, I said it, options. So don't we all know women who say, I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. But when a man has money, he has a decent job, he's in shape, and he's good looking, even if he's not good looking. If he has money and a good job and a nice car, that man is going to have options, even at the age of 50, something that a lot of women refuse to understand. Men and women are not the same. So if a man does know his worth on the dating market, he's not going to stick around and take a toxic woman's mess. He doesn't have to, because he knows there's somebody else just waiting for him. And you know what? I really cannot blame them. So options is another thing that is becoming a serious threat to women, because they expect their man to put them on a pedestal every single day. It doesn't matter what they do, whether if it's right or if it's wrong. They expect to be put on that pedestal. So options is number 2. Number 3, a passport. That rings a whole bunch of bells in a woman's brain. You don't even know what happens when a man says that he wants to go on vacation with his boys just to chill. But I guess it's okay if a woman says, oh, I'm going to go on a hot girl summer vacation at the age of 40. You're not a girl anymore, but that's a different story. So yes, passport is another thing that a lot of women don't want their man to have. Don't we know all stories about women destroying men's passports because they don't want that man to go anywhere? Or even better, some of them are even chasing the man down to the country that he had went to, just to haunt him down and just to make life horrible and miserable yet one more time. But you don't believe me? Look at these videos yourself. But you know how YouTube does with the audios? I just had to mute the audio, so just look at the captions in the videos. You'll know exactly what videos I'm talking about. I mean, I know I said I was going to mute the music. I did, but just look at her. The caption says, when he says he's going on a lad's holiday, I've just stole his passport. I mean, the caption is bad enough, but seeing this flatback doing this dance is just making it worse. I don't know. I remember when I hid my ex's passport so he couldn't go to Mexico for his birthday. At one point, I even helped him look for it. Wow. He had to buy a new one and pay double to get it. And I told him on our anniversary drive. Now you see what I mean, right? I mean, the last woman, she even helped her man to look for his passport. Do you even think that that man for 1 second thought that she had anything to do with his passport's disappearance? Listen, gentlemen, us women are absolutely freaking insane. We will make something look like we had no idea where it went when we are actually the one who made it disappear. I have no words for us. I really don't. Number 4, emotional intelligence is something that women pretend they want their man to have, but at the end of the day, they really don't, because us women, I admit it, as I'm sitting here, as I am, we are drama queens. You know all these women who just like to pick on a man, who just like to throw a couple of things into your face just to test you're crazy. But if you are an emotionally intelligent man, you already know. You can read the woman like a book, and you already know she's either on her period or jealous of one of her friends, or she just seen something on social media that she doesn't have, and now she's trying to cause a scene just because of the simple fact that she is upset. But when you have emotional intelligence as a man, you know what to do, which is walk away and let that woman deal with her BS and her emotions like a little girl who is upset. So if a woman is picking on a man, but she wants that man to be emotionally intelligent, she's not going to get what she wants, which is drama. Next one would be standards. Let's talk.
Let me just stop it there, because I'm gonna give you I'm gonna do one more, and then I want you to go to her channel and get the rest of them. Okay. I didn't want to make the complete copy, but listen, the first 4 are a doozy. And it's all true. It's all happening now. Women do deceive men to slow them down, to get what they want. And having boundaries is something that men are just really starting to have. And it's a good thing, right? I mean, it's an absolute good thing. We need those boundaries, because that'll let the women know that you have to come correct to us, just like we come correct to you. But I'm going to show one more, and then you can go to her channel and get the rest. Right? So I just wanted to let you know that there's a person out there who's talking to women, trying to get women to understand. Another person talking to women from another avenue, right? A foreign-born lady married to an American man who's saying, hey, listen, if you want better outcomes, this is what you have to do. So I'm glad that she shared these things with us. But I'm going to share one more, and then you can go to her channel, because I'm going to have the link in my description, and you can listen to the rest. Listen to her whole video and the rest of the stuff she has on her channel.
Talk about a woman's dress code nowadays. Women think it is completely okay to walk around in underwear, to show their behinds, to show their cleavage to everyone, to show her body parts that are supposed to be exclusive to her man only. But if they come across a man, or if they are with a man who has standards, who knows exactly what he wants his woman to look like, he's going to tell that woman, look, cover up. I don't want other men to look at you like I do when we are in the bedroom by ourselves. Women don't like that. They even take it so far that they are trying to gaslight that man and tell him, listen, it's not my fault if you are insecure as a man. I'm going to wear whatever I want to wear. No, honey, you want to wear whatever you want to wear because you are seeking attention. You are thirsty. You have no standards, no morals, no values. Just look on social media. Look at the majority of women. You would not believe this if we would have done what we are doing today 50 years ago. These women would have been considered the scum of the earth, not the earth, of the universe. I mean, okay, that's a different story though. But if a man knows what he wants and he has an exact expectation of his woman appearance and behavior, especially in public, women are not going to like that. So yes, standards is something that women really don't want men to have.
All right, so you got the gist of that one. Let me stop it right there. You can get the rest of them on her channel. I just wanted to share with you a brief tidbit of what she's talking about, and you can go ahead and see what she has to say for the rest of them. I would if I were you. All 9 of the nuggets are worthwhile. And so I'll just leave it on that. And to let you know that there's one more woman out there trying to blow, game into the wind of the onslaught of the women out there who just want to continue to be ratchet. So here's one more lady who's trying to save the day, and I hope she gets just converts as many women as she possibly can and start to do the right thing, because as I've said before, women have very little idea of how powerful they are in the sexual marketplace. You guys run it, men just play in it. And even though sometimes it looks like it's the reverse, you guys always have the right of first refusal. Art Payne, Marriage, Politics, and Sports. Over and out.